the ground shake.
Dear goody, my name is Awesomecrunch and welcome to a Subnautica video.
Good day, everybody. My name is Awesomecrunch and welcome to a very early version of Subnautica. Now, this version is from exactly the same day that I released my first ever Subnautica video. It was April the 9th, 2015. And this version is 16255. The version in that video was 16253, because I think I recorded it a day before I uploaded it, or something like that. But this is the closest build to the one I have, I think. I just downloaded the one that was from April the 9th, because, you know, this is the one that I wanted, because it's been exactly... That was the exact date that I released my first video, and I think it would be really, really interesting to see how the game has developed. Now, I haven't actually tried it yet, so I'm not sure how it's going to work. There seems to be no audio on the menu, but I can't remember whether it's always been like that. But, you know, this is the options screen. You can turn VSync on or off, and this is that's it. That's it. It's so strange, but it's so cool. So you did actually have hardcore back then, which I didn't know, but you do have freedom, no food or water requirements. In survival mode, you must find, prepare, and consume food and fresh water to stay alive. In hardcore, there are no second chances. So we'll go in freedom. Hardcore's been there for a long time, I think, but creative was the new one.
In the late 22nd century, humanity is beginning to colonize space. Before colony ships arrive, habitation vessels are appointed terraforming missions. The Aurora was one such vessel. During its descent, the Aurora was struck by a mysterious energy pulse, resulting in catastrophic hull failure. A single life pod jettisoned prior to impact. You were in that life pod.
Oh my god, that is so weird to hear that intro again. That is... I haven't heard that intro in years. That is... oh my. So we got the fragment analyzer. Good god, I remember this thing. And we have X corridor, T corridor, L corridor, reinforcements, windows, lockers, fabricator fragment analyzer, foundation corridor. We have the power generator. That doesn't exist anymore. The constructor and the cyclops. That's not called the constructor anymore. I remember they changed that. Let's have a look at the fabricator, what we can do. Let's see if there's a no-cost command. Let's have a look. Oh! Just made some titanium. Whoopsie daisy. So what we got? We got silicon, glass, magnesium, bleach, copper wire, and battery. So some of that's still quite similar, but they're all blocks. Like if you look at this, that's how it always used to be. It's crazy. You can make tanks, fins, rebreathers, compasses, and thermometers. That's all similar to what you can do now. This hasn't changed a lot. There was the stasis rifle, terraformer. That used to look like a torch, and it was a green torch, I remember specifically, yeah. So that didn't used to have that texture. There's the welder, the builder, the pipe, the flare, the air bladder, the dive reel, the knife, and the flashlight. There's the sea glide, of course, the constructor, the beacon, the current generator. Oh, the current generator, that was fun. Might have to experiment with that. I remember that thing. The gravisphere, that's still there. Small storage cube, that's now the floating small cube. We'll have the sea glide, because that is an interesting one. Titanium ingot, enameled glass, power cell, plasteel ingot, wiring kits, computer chips, and advanced wiring kits. From just in here, you can tell how much has changed. The life pod now looks so much better inside. It looks incredible now compared to this. I mean, all the jagged lines and stuff, they've improved the look of the game so much. I think this is on a different version of Unity. I think that's why it looks so much better. So that's part of the reason. You can't access any of this. You can't pick up that. The storage is here. It doesn't open or close though, and you do get a flashlight and a power cell, which is nice. You don't have any of the options you used to have in the menu that you have now in the menu. You just have inventory and blueprints, none of that posh stuff. And there's the Aurora. Good god, it looks bad compared to how it looks now. Those textures are not the best. They've definitely improved. I remember this bug. Can you see, just at the water line, the water is going above the water kind of thing. That was a really annoying bug. And because I used to play this on a really bad laptop, I used to play it on minimal settings rather than recommended, which is what I'm playing on now. So it looks even worse. But I can't change it in-game, unfortunately. So first thing you'll notice is this stalker appears to have killed itself somehow. Which is interesting. Not quite sure how I managed that. But first thing you'll notice is the sea glide is completely different. It doesn't have the topographical scan thing on top of it anymore. But yeah, they do attract you and they do go towards you and stuff. So that's pretty cool. That's stayed for a long time. So we'll go down to these kits. Oh my god. I'm getting such a nostalgic vibe right now. This is really weird. Oh my god, the look of the old jelly shroom cave. Doesn't it look awful? Oh my, there's the Oculus. We got the Oculus. We got some bladderfish down here. Oh no, it's an eye. Where you at? There you are. They did have a holding animation for an eye, surprisingly. They had their priorities straight, didn't they, these devs? So I don't actually know if Explode Ship was in at this time. I don't think it was. No, Explode Ship wasn't even a recognised command. So at this point in the game, you couldn't even explode the ship. And that is something that we now take for granted in the game whenever we play it. In fact, it's annoying at this point when I play the game and I'm trying to show you guys stuff and it just explodes. And I'm like, I just type in Explode Ship while she's talking because I just can't be bothered with it. But, oh my, can't even do it in this version. That is mental. So, first thing I want to try is, I'm going to get a builder. I don't know if they're called builders, they are, okay. Because this, this is the old building menu. Oh, and you could build foundations and stuff. Oh, that is loud. That noise. Oh, it's so nostalgic. I remember that noise so much. Oh, okay. Right, let's put an L corridor down. That noise is like the thing of... I used to hear that noise so often. They've changed it now, or they've made it quieter. I don't know what they've done to it. So yeah, no rooms, no multi-purpose rooms. This was it. This was the base building. Just corridors. Oh, we have this voice. I remember him. Could we put windows? We could put windows, but not very... They don't look as cool. No, they're not as, like, beveled. Yeah, basically, I used to watch a guy called Generic B play this. He was my guy that did this game. And he did some of my favourite. He got me into it, and same with Jacksepticeye. I watched his video, and I bought Subnautica a couple of hours after watching Jack's first video on it, which I believe was April the 8th or 7th, something like that. I remember doing that, and it was awesome. And I watched so many of. In fact, I'm pretty sure I watched all of Generic B's Subnautica videos, and I do remember him trying to. I remember there being some sort of island right next to the Aurora. Oh, look at that texture. Oh, nighttime approaches. Here we are. Yeah, look, there's an island. It's not how I remembered it. That is not how I remembered it at all, unless it's not loading in fully. If we go into free cam, maybe we can make something load in. Good God, look at the textures. Look at that. Oh, okay, let's put it to day. See, and look how awful the water... Well, it doesn't look awful, but it just doesn't look right, does it now? Now that we play it with the water that we are blessed with. The awesome water. I'm going to try and spawn a Reaper. I'm not sure how this is going to go, because I can't remember if there are Reapers. Yep, there are. Yeah, of course they are, because I made a Flying Reapers video, didn't I? Yeah, so my laptop was a potato, and it couldn't really handle anything more than a Reaper. And even then, before the Reaper, it was running at like 10 FPS, so... I mean, how I gained a following, I don't know. But see what I mean? They're like jumping out the water at will. I kind of wish they did this more. Look at that. Look how high he is. He got, like, they used to get really high up into the air, and that's why I made the video, because it amazed me. And now they don't really jump out the water anymore, and that's something I miss. But one thing they have changed, the one thing they've massively improved about the Reaper is the bloomin' tail animations. I mean, he looks as stiff as a log, doesn't he? Oh, there he goes. See how cool that looks? I wish they still did that, because it is so cool. This is... Oh, this is giving me some incredible flashbacks. Oh my god, it's like exactly how it was when I played it. That is so strange. They're jumping everywhere. See how cool that would be if they still did that? Maybe they do, just not as cool as they do it there. Oh my god, bit of infight in there. Oh, there you go. So it doesn't have the RT on the end. Okay. Oh, I couldn't remember. Oh, that's something from the past. You used to spawn inside this massive pillar. This is giving me such incredible memories. Oh, it's making me feel a little kid-like. Look how dead this place is. There's like nothing happening. There's not even any sound. There's nothing. What about lava lizards? Oh, they existed. Oh, they have the lava texture on the back. I don't remember that being there. Oh, hello. Still as aggressive as ever. I don't remember them having the lava thing on their back in this version. Oh no, they did, because I did that all creatures video, didn't I? In the lava lizard was actually in the thumbnail. I remember that. No sea dragon or anything like that. Oh, the islands did exist. I did not know. Having a bit of trouble loading in though. This is the famous falling. Whenever you went to Biome Islands, you'd spawn about 1,000 feet in the air. Well, yeah, but no, not quite 1,000 feet, maybe 200 feet. Is the island even in the game? It's not loading in. They might have had the spawn location for it, but it doesn't seem to be actually in the game. God, that's weird. Okay, so there's no lava zone. I mean, there's no land at all. God. Oh, let's have a look at the reef back. Here he is. This was the freakiest thing in Subnautica at the time, and now this is about the size of the babies. I think I'm gonna have to do some more episodes where I go back and look at some other versions as well, because there are some really cool stuff that I have to try and see if it's there to revisit it. There's a really popular one. I did a video probably, I can't remember what month it was, but I think it was in 2015 where I found, well, I didn't find it myself, but I found on the internet some locations, some coordinates to a lost city place. It had like bridges and buildings. Everyone accused me of making it with bloomin' terraforming, and I did not make it. It was there, and I want to find it in one of these versions, and I will try and find it for you guys to do a video on it to show it to you, because it was really interesting, but no one believed me. They all thought I was lying. I don't know why I would lie about that, but you know, the internet is not a trustworthy place. But yeah, anyway guys, I'll leave it here. So sorry it was kind of short, maybe it was short, I don't know how long I'll cut it to, but yeah, anyway, if I don't upload like very often, it's because I'm doing my GCSEs right now. Like, they're really important, so I need to be revising and I need to get work done and stuff like that, which is why I'm not uploading very much recently anyway. And when I do have free time, I kind of just want to spend it relaxing and talking to friends and stuff like that, so hopefully you'll understand. But I finish on June 23rd or something like that, so after that I'm free for about 2-3 months if I'm still doing YouTube by then, which I will be, don't worry. But yeah, so if you're wondering why I'm here or not, when I'm not here, I'm not dead, I'm just doing my GCSEs, which is about as bad as being dead, but it's not quite as severe for you guys. So yeah, anyway guys, I'm gonna leave it here. So if you did enjoy the video, please give it a like. If you're feeling really generous, subscribe to Crunchy David. Until next one, I'll see you guys in the next one. Try, my friends.